One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in warm shades of orange and pink, Benny the bunny was busy in his garden. With a watering can in his paws, he tended to his bright lovely flowers. Just then, Sammy the squirrel came dashing in, his bushy tail bouncing behind him. His eyes sparkled with excitement. "Benny! Benny," he called. "I heard about a magical glowing flower that only blooms at night." Benny's big blue eyes widened with curiosity. "Really? Where is it?" "Deep in the forest," Sammy declared. "Let's go find it tonight." Benny grinned, his adventurous spirit ignited. "Wow! Another adventure? Count me in. But let's not forget to get our lanterns. Let the night unfold, with stories to be told." Each of them carried a lantern that flickered with a warm, golden glow. Sammy said, "See, my lantern is bigger than yours," showing off his lantern. Benny replied with a grin, "But don't you think mine is brighter?" They walked into the forest. The forest was silent, almost too silent. Suddenly, a rustling sound broke the stillness. Both were startled. A sleepy hedgehog appeared out of nowhere, peeking straight in their faces, his scarf wrapped snugly around his neck. "What's all the noise?" "I was trying to sleep," the hedgehog grumbled. Sammy, "Oh. Sorry, Mr. Hedgehog. We're looking for the glowing flower. Do you know where to find it?" The hedgehog blinked drowsily. "The glowing flower? I guess I know, but what do I get in return?" Sammy quickly offered, "How about a glass of acorn milkshake? I bet you will fall asleep again." Follow the fireflies." The hedgehog barely finished his sentence before curling back up into a sleepy ball. Benny chuckled. "Thanks, Mr. Hedgehog." And off they went, following the tiny lights that flickered in the distance. The fireflies danced through the air, their glow lighting the way through the forest path. Benny and Sammy chased after them, giggling as they dodged puddles and leaped over roots. "Watch out, Sammy!" Benny laughed. "That puddle's bigger than your ears." Sammy smirked. "Catch me if you can, let's see who finds the glowing flower first." And started running following the lighted trail. "Wait, Sammy, wait for me," said Benny, rushing behind. As they followed the fireflies, they spotted a wise old owl perched on a branch, his big round eyes glinting in the moonlight. He watched them with a knowing gaze. "Looking for the glowing flower, are you?" the owl asked in a deep, wise voice. Benny nodded eagerly. "Yes." "Have you seen it?" The owl adjusted his wings. "Near the biggest tree by the stream. But be careful, the ground is slippery." Sammy's tail twitched with excitement. "Thanks, Mr. Owl." They hurried toward the stream, the fireflies glowing like stars in the darkness. At last, Benny and Sammy reached the biggest tree in the forest, its roots sprawling wide beside a gently flowing stream. And there, nestled in the grass, across the stream was the glowing flower. Its shimmering petals sparkled like tiny stars, casting a magical light around it. "There it is," Benny whispered in awe. Without thinking, Sammy rushed, eager to reach it first. "I'll grab it." But the ground was slick with mud. As Sammy jumped to reach the flower, he slips in the stream, splashing water all around. "Whoa!" Sammy yelped as he slid. Quick as a flash, Benny reached out and grabbed his paw. "Gotcha, Sammy." Benny laughed, pulling his friend back up. Sammy giggled. "I thought I'd turn into a flying squirrel for a second." Benny shook his head with a smile. "Let's get that flower together." Gently, Benny picked the glowing flower, its light twinkling warmly in his hands, and gives it to Sammy. And Sammy gave his flower to Benny. When the two flowers touched each other, they magically joined into one flower which glowed even more brightly. And so, Benny and Sammy discovered that the best adventures aren't about finding treasures, they're about the memories made with friends. Because friendship, after all, is the greatest magic of all.